6/22, Easter Sunday is this weekend. The Easter Bunny always brings baskets full of sweets and other goodies, but they can be really harmful, even deadly, to your cat or dog. Petrendologist Charlotte Reed talks about how to have a safe holiday with your pets.
I think it's always great to have your dog dressed for the photo op. So he can be a bunny, the new costume is the Peeps, and Hammy likes wearing his little bunny costume.
Hammy.
But one of the big holiday dangers is if you want to dress your pet in a costume, you want to make sure he's comfortable, he's not stressed. And if you do have a pet that doesn't like costumes, consider a bandana, because you don't want to start Easter off on a bad foot, but you want to have a nice photo op, maybe you and your pet. So that's always a good thing.
Okay.
Now, I know you're a chocoholic, right?
Well, sort of, yeah. Yes.
Well, okay. Well, you're not, but I am. And one of the biggest dangers that the ASPCA hotline receives, not only for Halloween and Valentine's Day and Christmas, but also Easter, is chocolate. Chocolate contains caffeine and theobromine, which can cause upset, rapid heart rate, vomiting. I mean, and cats particularly do not have like sweet taste buds like dogs do, but they are attracted to the shiny foil that you can see, like this chocolate bunny here, and they can eat the chocolate foil, causing intestinal blockage as well as the string.
So a lot of times your pet will sneak off and maybe chew or nibble on some of those chocolate treats, or maybe like that beautiful lily that you've got there. How do you know if they're exhibiting symptoms of something after they've ingested a no-no like that?
Well, you know, one of the greatest things to do, especially if you're a household full of kids, because a lot of people celebrate Easter with their children, whether they're making Easter baskets or going to church, you want to be careful about what you do. You want to tell your kids before the holiday comes up, we can't give our pet any of the good chocolate goodies or anything in the basket. We have to be careful when we're Easter egg hunting. The other thing is, and the reason I brought lilies and tulips is because lilies are especially dangerous to cats, and many people have cats. Almost 3 times as many people in this country have cats versus dogs. And even if they inhale the lily pollen or they chew it, cats can have renal failure. Now, with tulips and hyacinths, dogs like to dig them up. Sometimes people have them in a plant on the table, then they go and they plant them in a garden. But a lot of times the dogs will dig up the bulbs because they'll smell the sweet smell and they'll like it, and then they'll chew on the bulbs, and the bulbs can be deadly. A lot of times with dogs, you'll see GI problems, diarrhea, vomiting. So really, it's a great idea not to put bulbs in the ground unless you have an area that's not away from your dog. And if you have a cat, just keep the lilies out of the house.
Charlotte also warned against buying bunnies as pets for Easter, because a lot of times they end up in the shelter as soon as just a couple of 3 weeks later, because bunnies start out cute and little and then they get much bigger and people don't really know what to do with them.
Yep, and they dig.
Yeah, it's important to make sure you're safe when you've got the little Easter egg hunts going on around the house. So good stuff there from Charlotte and Sherry. Appreciate that.